Welcome back, guys. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, something that I haven't really done before, but I wanted to do a farm to table video or a field to table, however you want to say it. I am back from vacation. We're back home, so I figured I would pick up the camera and kind of just go with you through the afternoon. I have a whole bag of corn that needs shucking, and then I also wanted to clean out the patio so that I could fire up the Traeger and start cooking some meals straight from the garden, because we have a whole lot that needs to be fixed. And so I'm gonna throw in a little bit of a recipe for you guys if you have a Traeger at home, or if you have any kind of smoker, it doesn't matter. And since we're talking about food and farming, I threw together this little 3-minute montage of a last harvest season back in 2023, and then also the other day with Hunter and I in the tractor. Some of these clips are taken by me, and then other clips like the drone clips were taken by Luke. So hope you enjoy this little montage and stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, so here's the fun part. Usually I have my trusty sidekick Hunter here with me, helping me shuck corn, but given that he is working a lot and I just got this morning, I'm going to go ahead and get it fixed up and put up. So I got a bucket here. Corn is one of my all-time favorite vegetables, and I actually did not grow any this year because simply we didn't have time to till the yard up and get it prepped and ready in time. I felt like I was not prepared this year for whatever reason. I was not prepared for the garden or anything, so really didn't get anything done. And I'm going to take these leftover shucks and feed them to the cows. And they will love me forevers and evers when I do that.
Well, we put those corn. Put them our hands so I'm strong.
You are strong.
See, let's get some more. These are happy, Ma. These.
While I'm sitting here shucking some corn, I was just thinking about deer season because there's a slight breeze outside today, and anytime it's like mid-summer to end summer, and I feel like a slight breeze, all I can think about is bow season and sitting in a deer stand, and it just makes me really giddy on the inside. Like, I'm really, really looking forward to it. Into summer, little Wyatt here is going to have heart surgery. And so if you guys wouldn't mind being in prayer for us as a family and for Wyatt especially, that the doctors are going to have the capability, in which we really do believe that they do have the capability of taking care of our son and healing him. And if you guys keep up with us on Instagram, I do post about it occasionally. And it's not one of those sympathy card things. It's really not, like, you know, it is what it is type of thing, but it's just the prayers that I really do appreciate. And I know that a lot of people have been praying for him since birth, because that's pretty much when we found out about his condition. And so he is going to withgo through surgery, but
I put it there.
you did. But we're trying to stay positive, and you know, even though it's a heavy situation, we've kind of been through this before, so this one's going to be a little different. But you know, it's in God's hands, and I'm trying to literally just hand it over to Him. Like I said, it is what it is, but I would just really appreciate any extra prayers that you have for us, and we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it, Betty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and all will be well. But deer season is going to be right after that. So there's going to be a lot going on. And I'm going to try to get a lot of videos out for you guys.
I got you.
You did. I'm going to try to get as much out as I can this year. I hope to put out a video a week like I did this past deer season. But you guys, self-filming deer hunts can be very, very hard. There's a lot of angles to get. There's a lot of things to do when you're self-filming, and it's hard because you're trying to be quiet at the same time and actually deer hunt. So, you know, it would be nice to like have somebody to help film and all that, but I don't know how that's going to go. But I'm excited nonetheless. I'm excited for deer season to pop up. It's going to be here before we know it, because everything always is. kids are napping. Hallelujah. And so I am gonna go ahead and cut up my vegetables so that I can throw them on the Traeger later, and just get everything prepped and ready, because it's always difficult when the children are awake. All right, let's be honest out here. So since they're napping, it would be a great time, since it's 3:30, for me to get started. And I'm gonna do some green bell pepper, I'm gonna do some squash, and I'm gonna do some onion. And we're gonna spice it up a little bit and just throw it on the Traeger and go. So this is like one of my favorite things to do whenever I'm pulling vegetables out of the garden. I pretty much just like to eat everything together. And I did pull a few green peppers out this past week, and then we've had a ton of squash, and I also have some onions. So I just wanted to do something to kind of like mesh it all together, and that way we could get rid of a lot of it and just go ahead and eat it. And so I just did all this stuff together, cut it up. I used about 2 squash, 2 peppers because they were kind of small, and then I did 1 onion. I usually use white wine vinegar for this, but I didn't have any, so I just used balsamic. And then I did some olive oil with this also. I did add some butter slices later on, but I didn't show that. I put a little bit of garlic powder. Did some black pepper. And then we love Danos in this house, so I use this seasoning on everything, and it's great on these veggies. Put the Traeger up to 400 degrees and let it sit for about 15 minutes before I put this in there. And I kind of just let it simmer, and when I felt like they were ready, then I would just pull them out. And I would say it took about an hour at least for them to get to a spot where I thought they were going to be good. I just fired up the Traeger, and I'm going to throw the vegetables in, let them cook until I feel like they're ready. And we are also going to pair it with some Just meat. If you have not heard of Just Meats, I post a lot about them over on Instagram, but it is a subscription box for meats and quick, easy meals. All you have to do is throw them on the stovetop, heat them up, and they're ready to go. It's great for somebody like me with 2 toddlers and a husband that farms. A lot of the times we're on the go, and a lot of times we just need something really quick and really easy so that I can manage both kids by myself. And Just Meats makes that very convenient. This is a large ranch based out of Utah. With this meat, you're gonna get no artificial flavoring, no artificial colors. It's totally 100% grass-fed beef, and they've got pork, all kinds of stuff. Tonight we're gonna be having the Hawaiian shredded pork. It's delivered right to your door. If you wanna try this meat out for yourself, make sure that you use my code JUSTABBYP and get 15% off of your order. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I love you so much. Thank you for all your support. If you don't mind, like this video and make sure you share it with your friends. And also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.